The sons and daughters of Myanmar pray for progress. They light a candle for Buddha. They play timeless Burmese games. And they do something that could be too dangerous for their brothers and sisters in Myanmar. They criticize the government.
The killing and raping or something like that is a big problem,
Not believe because of the government every time lying,
They can speak freely because these Burmese are now Americans. 5,000 of them have turned Fort Wayne, Indiana, in the American heartland into what they call Little Burma.
But we're certainly a rarity. The thing I mostly value about the Burmese population is their generosity, their genuineness, and their passion for freedom that they're fighting for.
Sunday's historic election has brightened hopes that have remained dim for decades. It's just 4 dozen legislative seats, a fraction of the parliament, but people here say it's a start.
I believe that this is slightly to open the door for long-term opportunity.
The trees are blooming early here in Fort Wayne, where everyone knows this election could bring, at best, incremental change. But the prospect of any progress in that long-repressed country has many Burmese at home in Myanmar and here, halfway around the world, at least raising the prospect of a Burmese spring. Some arrive in the U.S. so mistrustful of government they'd sooner watch their house burn down than call the fire department.
Fire would start out and no one would call.
But a slow wave of reform has swept over Myanmar. After nearly 50 years of military rule, a civilian government still backed by the military took over last year. And Aung San Suu Kyi, who won the 1990 election to lead Myanmar but was given house arrest instead, is freed and running again. It's enough to make even many skeptics here in Fort Wayne talk of returning.
100% sure I'm going home. I'm going home because there's a lot of things to do over there.
Always there's a little piece missing in our heart.
I want my kids to complete their higher education here, he says, so they can go back and help Burma. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Fort Wayne, Indiana.